it's Pip from pipwheatley.com, and today I just want to talk with you a bit about gratitude. So I'm undergoing a challenge at the moment. Our group in our business, we're with SFM, the Six Figure Mentors. We've been challenged by our mentor Bella to do a happiness challenge. So what is a happiness challenge? Well, every day we have to do several things. So first of all, we have to do a meditation in the morning. Now if you're thinking that just sounds like airy fairy stuff and I don't even know where you would start, you're not alone. It's certainly something I used to think. It's a big change for me. But it's actually a lot easier than you think it is. So what I do in the morning is I get my phone, I load it up and I listen to Jonathan Lehman's 10-minute morning meditation. Certain days it's harder than others. It's meditation is all about becoming present. It's a state of thoughtlessness, not as in ignoring people, but in terms of being at peace with every second just as it is. Not thinking about something that happened 5 minutes ago, not thinking about something that will happen in 5 minutes time. Using all your energy in the present moment to be fully alive and alert and be experiencing life rather than living in the wrong time zone. So that's a very, very positive thing. And I would certainly say if you haven't done meditations, I would recommend them to you. I'm not sure whether it's working yet for me. I haven't been doing that long, so I couldn't actually say. But I know that sometimes when I'm not performing at my best, it's like I can hear his voice in my head saying, you know, I love myself unconditionally, or I give wherever I go, even just a smile or a compliment or my full attention. And it is drawing me back to the present moment. I think day to day we do go around living in the wrong time zone, even if it's thinking, you know, 2 seconds ahead. And of course there are practical applications to that sometimes. But our brain does like to think. It can become an addiction. You know, at night when you're trying to sleep and your brain just won't turn off. That's a very good example that I think we've all experienced. So that's something that we have to do. The other thing we do as well is a gratitude journal, and what that is just taking some time to write down things that you're grateful for, whether that's something that you've learned from, a bad experience that you've learned from, whether it's a positive experience you've had, whether it's an interaction with somebody, whether it's something that you understand more about, whether it's something that you are working towards in the future, whether it's a security that you take for granted. No matter what it is, and it's surprising when you start what you can write down. It does take some time to get into. The first time I started, I think you know, it took a while. Sometimes I write the same things on different days. For example, I often write down I'm very grateful for my family. And then the last thing that we do is just once a week, and it's on a Sunday, and it's called a mental trash out. So what is that? Well, all you have to do is you get a journal like this, and you just write down in bullet points or in the stream of consciousness, really however it fits you, things that are on your mind. So you know, things that, you know, your brain likes to have a good gnaw on when you've gone to bed, and you really could do with some good hours sleep. You know, whether it's, oh, I should have done that today, wish so and so hadn't done that, why is that like that, I still need to do that, haven't done that, we should have done that better. Those kind of things. And I think sometimes when we write things down, they're a lot clearer. It's very much like doing a sum. Doing a sum in your head is a lot more difficult than writing it down on paper, where it's clear and you can see it before you and you can work it out logically. And it's very much the same with our thoughts. Writing them down on paper allows us to have a look, and from writing it down we can certainly see whether the things that we're thinking about and our minds are obsessing over are things that we could either just deal with or are not necessarily things that we need to be worrying and thinking about. You know, how much time and effort do we need to dedicate to this thought? Is it logical to dedicate that time and effort to this thought? Do we really need to deal with that, and if so, how and when will we begin? So it's certainly an interesting process. Thinking about doing a gratitude journal and a meditation and a mental trash out, or a mind dump as it's sometimes called, is certainly a lot harder than actually just getting on with it, doing it. Hopefully at the end of this 30 days challenge, we're doing it all of September, we'll all feel a great deal happier. Doing it 30 days is there to make it become a habit. And of course everybody resists change, it's a natural innate human thing. We learn to stay where it is safe and where there's security. So hopefully that will be the outcome, and I will certainly let you know. You take care. Bye bye.